What's your process when you have the bye week just to get ready and make sure you're sharp for first round of playoffs, first game of playoffs?
I think Kyle kind of set it up well for us. We had a couple days off to get feeling good, and then the game obviously wasn't too much for me. I think I had like 5 plays. So yeah, I got a little time there, and then we have 2 solid practices. Felt good, fresh today. Just work on our stuff a little bit, and then tomorrow will be pads, and then we'll have another 2 days off. So I think it's a perfect mix of getting fresh but also staying sharp.
As you're watching the games this weekend, will you have any rooting interest maybe for D'Amico or any other teams?
Yeah, definitely for D'Amico.
Miami's playing as well, maybe. Yeah.
I talked to McDaniel a couple times.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, other than that, just see who we're playing.
Is there anything you do any early scouting at all when you're watching a game, kind of as a fan?
Yeah, I mean, I've seen a lot of these teams already, especially the NFC. So, now just watch and enjoy not beating my body up for a week.
Chase could get a bigger role here in this first couple of playoff games. Have you seen a change in him? Just as he's gotten more accustomed to the defense, as he's gotten.
Yeah, he's gonna have to play more. All the ends are gonna have to step it up for Cleveland. Whether he misses one game or whatever it is. But yeah, we just have to hone in on the technique of things. Sometimes towards the end of the year you lose it a little bit, but now there's no excuse. You got to get fresh and really play the scheme the way it's supposed to be played. And we're really focusing on that as a D-line group and DN group. So yeah, I'm excited for him to have this opportunity.
Yeah, we got all the starts this year, and he's sort of the base down guy. What did he do well to sort of earn that role, and what does Chase need to do to kind of fill those shoes?
Yeah, just the having a camp here and being in the scheme and just understanding the aiming points and all the stuff that Chris preaches, and it's tough to come in and get it right away, and Randy and Chase are still learning, so they're gonna have to kind of learn quick on the run, and be ready to fill those shoes. And Cleveland brought probably the best effort of anybody on the team, so I think that was one of the biggest things he brought.
Can you just Eric being back gives you guys in the front?
It'll be huge. I think I was really happy with how Javon and Kevin played last game. So having Eric back and then those two playing well and kind of back to their role of not taking 50 snaps but taking 25, 30 will be better for everybody.
Nick, what's your, I guess, playoff goals going into this, trying to, in terms of making sacks and pressuring quarterbacks maybe more than you have in past playoffs?
I just want to help my team win and win 3 games. That's my focus.
How much has Javon
When Steve Wilks got here, he said he's kind of a unique spot where he was learning the defense here and trying to kind of implement his stuff with it rather than putting in his own system. How have you seen him maybe grow more comfortable through the course of the year, and how has it kind of manifested on the field?
Yeah, I think he was trying to figure it out a little bit with what kind of defense we were going to be, and at the end of the day, we do what we do, and we've done it since I've been here. Zone coverage and rushing 4, and there's tons of different levels to doing it, and we need to be at the highest level possible of doing that. And if we are, then we're going to be really good defense.
He said that he feels more relaxed now that he's on the field and having more fun. Have you noticed that? How has that shown up?
Yeah, I mean, it was stressful in the beginning of the year. It seemed like everybody was coming after him, but I kind of felt for him just because it's not one guy's fault ever in football. So I'm happy that it's kind of calmed down, and we've figured out our recipe, and we just need to get fresh and be flying around when the time comes.
A couple of
Okay.
longstanding
Couple more.
coaches have stepped down the last couple of days. Now, Kyle's here for his 7th year now, 5th with you. How have you noticed him keeping things fresh? I mean, to get consistency, but at the same time, maybe change the message up enough just to keep everybody interested? Has he changed over the years?
That's a good question. Actually, he's very unpredictable with how he's going to approach things, and but yeah, his system is his system. He's kind of old school with new school stuff to him, but I think he's just consistent in the sense that he's always looking for ways to improve, and he knows that you can't stay the same in the NFL. You have to keep improving, and especially when we've been so close, there has to be some other amount of like improvement that we could reach, and I kind of see him looking for it, and I think hopefully this is the year we find it.
Nick, you guys have played four, it could be 4 opponents. You've played 3 of them. Have you spent any time this week looking at Green Bay's cut-ups of their tackles, Walker and Tom?
I have not.
When you look at,
When it comes to,
Different one.
sometimes Brock Purdy has not, had one of his great games, most recently against the Ravens. When he talks to us, he's not at all defensive. He never even tries to subtly deflect blame, and he very openly and talks about his mistakes, like what he did wrong. It seems unique the way he does that. What does that say to you about him, just as a leader, just as a person?
Yeah, it's definitely unique in today's game. People feel attacked and want to be defensive about certain things, but it shows his maturity and his understanding that there's a reason things happen on the field, and being honest is a good way to go about it. You almost every play you could explain exactly what went wrong, and I think I find it interesting when Kyle explains the offensive stuff to us, and it's simple stuff, like motion stuff that maybe was a little bit late and threw off the play, or somebody missing one block. So I think just being honest is a good way to go about your life, and he's kind of mature beyond his years.
Alright,
both
thanks, Nick.
George and Brandon said that the offense won the practice today, but Fred said no, the defense did. Would you like to weigh in?
I feel like it was pretty even.
Are you being
Good.
honest?
Pretty safe.